This is a HeadGum podcast.
Monday, 2/22.
222.
It's so weird. Today's the first year in a millennium that it's been 2/22, and the year is 2022.
No, it's not.
Oh, right? Hey, you know, this episode is brought to you...
That's a gut punch.
Wish you would have told me that 6 years ago. This episode is brought to you by TIDAL, TIDAL.
Yeah, finally, at long last, we are partnering with Young Hova.
Jay's himself. It's a global entertainment platform built for fans directly from artists around the world. TIDAL, I don't know if you know this, Jake.
Yeah.
But it aims to provide members with the best content exclusively, whether it's albums, music videos. I think the new Kanye album is exclusively on TIDAL.
Yeah, same with the new Riri album.
Really?
That Rihanna shit is fire.
Be better, have my M. Don't act like you forgot.
That's old shit. But yeah, you should get on TIDAL and hear the new shit. Work. It's actually, if you like the way that sounded, and I'm sure you did, then you should listen to the song because she does it just as good as me, if not marginally better.
Definitely a lot better.
Well, I didn't know the exact lyrics. I had them in front of me.
I should say that TIDAL is also allowing you to have Lil Wayne perform at your school.
Yeah.
So if you're down to have Lil Wayne perform at your college, enter by posting a photo or video on Instagram or TIDAL's Facebook of you guys completing some kind of community service using the hashtag TIDALXChange.
That's cool. That's important to Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Do you think he would get pissed off if I called him Lil Wayne?
Of course he would.
Yeah.
Wisey? Lil Wisey?
Wheezy?
Sir, I'm a huge fan of yours, Lil Wayne.
Mr. Lil Wayne. Come here, Lil Wayne.
Come over here, Little Wayne. So if you want Little Wayne, or Lil Wayne as he calls himself, to perform a concert at your school, go to TIDAL.com, TIDAL.com, or check out TIDAL's social channels for more information. That's TIDAL on Instagram, TIDAL Hi-Fi on Twitter, or TIDAL.com. TIDAL, TIDAL.
Like the wave.
Listen to it for great exclusive music, and then also for a chance to have a Lil Wayne concert at your school.
Yeah.
Which sounds pretty chill. We should say before we start the show that our Austin show, our show in Austin in 3 weeks,
officially
has sold out.
Fuck yeah.
That means many things, but one, it's going to be a very exciting show, packed house.
Love it.
Whenever we sell it this far ahead in time, the atmosphere is going to be electric.
Yeah.
Two, let's say you're in Austin, you didn't get your ticket.
Yeah, you say, oh, how the fuck did I drop the ball again?
Worry not, because there are 2 other HeadGum shows that Jake and I will at the very least be there for.
Right.
So we can hang out during.
You never know what could happen. I don't want to hype these shows up. But
yeah.
Anything but Rihanna's performance.
Oh my God.
Fuck, I dropped it.
But we will definitely be there. It's going to be a party every show, and tickets are still available for the Thursday night show and for the Friday afternoon show. Lots of funny podcasts still performing. Gabrus, Josh Rubin, This Is Why You're Single, Black Man Can't Jump. Mm-hmm. Who am I forgetting? Kevin T. Porter of Gilmore Guys fame.
That's correct.
And she didn't text back. Those boys are really funny too.
Yeah.
Those tickets are still available at FireYouShow.com. You can find all the info there. And then Jake and I are also going to Boston, New York, Washington, D.C., and our first ever show.
Pistol waving, New Haven, 203Z. Yeah, baby. What's up?
Jake's constant harassment of our agent to get us a show in his hometown finally paid off.
Yeah, dude. And I'm performing at fucking Toad's place. That place is legendary. You better believe I done grinded up on that dance floor before during a Bad Fish concert.
All right.
Fine, forget it.
Is that the name of the band, or was it just like a Bad Fish concert?
It was a Great Fish concert because Bad Fish was the Sublime cover band.
It was actually a real Big Fish concert.
It was a real bad Big Fish concert.
So we're going to be all over the place. Check us out if you live in any of those cities, or let's say within a 9-hour drive.
Yeah.
We'd really prefer
if
you
you
can.
live in D.C., you have no excuse not to go to the Boston, New Haven, and Brooklyn show.
Oh, that'd be fun if somebody...
Except for the Brooklyn one's not sold out.
Let's say you travel... You know how people travel with a rock band?
Yeah.
You can hit up all 4 shows.
Oh, man. I would love to get, groupies.
Or roadies?
Roadies, I think, help with stuff.
Yeah, we don't need your help.
Yeah.
Except to just come to the show and enjoy.
Because we don't really carry that much stuff at all.
Yeah, we don't have equipment.
Yeah, no.
All right, let's get this episode started finally. Shane Dawson. I don't know if you guys know who Shane Dawson is, but he's a pretty fucking big deal.
Yeah.
So please enjoy this episode. We sat down.
A round of applause.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is one hand, but
Very nice.
because I'm holding the mic.
Yeah.
So this is as much as I can do.
That's pretty good, actually.
Thanks, man. Things got real. Enjoy.
Hey, 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 J&A, your constructive criticism is more like destructive cynicism. You keep making fun of me, but I keep on listening and emailing you in. I do it all the time. I think you're a pair of dimes. But my paradigm keeps shifting, 'cause all the time I'm drifting like when Amir says he hates the SPCA. What kind of a monster are you? Or when Jake pulls out a little too late. Not cool, bud. But otherwise you're hella dope. That's why I download, if I were you, the show.
Yeah. How about that?
Very soothing and a little accusatory.
It was a little like Metallica, right?
What?
Can you explain that to me?
How it's like Metallica?
I loved it.
Shane woke up in a chair and we started recording, and he's just confused as to where he is, what's going on, what that song was.
But we aren't going to let him out of this room for an hour.
Okay, good.
Did you want us to explain what that song was, or why I thought it sounded like Metallica?
Explain. So, okay, wait. Do you have a different song, a fan song every time?
Yeah, so every episode we start with a original theme song written by one of our fans. That one was written by somebody called Grandmaster Kate.
I loved it.
Yeah.
It
Cool.
was an interesting blend of like, she probably is good, but she was like too scared to be good, so she was like pretending to be bad sometimes.
Oh,
what I
so
mean?
she was selling herself short.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
like
think-
at the end where she sort of started talking and stuff?
Right.
You mean like
She's
that?
like, hey, hey, hey. So, Kate, next time, bring it. I think you got it.
Wow.
That's cool, because you are a musician yourself.
Yes, I'm an artist, really.
Yeah.
You know, I
You're a
dabble.
painter more than anything. A sculptor.
You're Simon Cowell.
Yes, I work with clay. It's my.
Clay Aiken. You are like Simon
Oh my
Cowell.
God!
What?
I went on a whole clay. I fell down a clay hole 2 nights ago. Did you ever
Slipped
see
into a clay hole.
a clater? Did you ever see Bridge Over Troubled Water when he did American Idol?
The song?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I started crying.
Yeah.
Wait.
Powerful.
Oh, when he sang the Simon & Garfunkel song on
Like
American.
a bridge. It literally made me cry. Granted, I was in a weird place at 3 a.m.
you were already
Right.
Oh, you were crying
You're
2
already
days
crying
ago.
Yes.
I thought when you originally saw it.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
I cried. when
Clay
I-
lost to Ruben.
Fuck yeah.
Ruben
Damn it.
stuttered.
I saw Ruben at the Cheesecake Factory 2 months ago.
Not performing, just there, right?
Performing is in bringing me my cheesecake.
He was a host.
He was performing the specials, and I was like, that sounds good, Ruben. But the crazy part was, I looked at, you see somebody, and you're like, I'm going to look it up on Instagram to see if they're really here, see if that's them.
Oh.
2016, guys. So I look it up, and Ruben is not talking about Cheesecake Factory, but he's tweeting like healthy recipes, because I guess he's like pretending to be healthy now.
Huh.
As I'm watching him take down factory nachos platters. I was so mad.
When I tried to start a rumor that Ruben Studdard was ripped. Like he
Oh,
lost,
like he lost
yeah,
weight
he lost
and
like
he's-
200 pounds and he was in incredible shape. But I have no idea what he's looking like.
I made a rumor that Matthew Perry died. And me and my friend have a joke where he's like the go-to for, it's like, oh God, it's so sad about Matthew Perry. And everybody believes it.
Right. Because he battled.
had a problem.
Yeah, he had a
Oh,
problem.
really? I didn't know that. I just thought he looked like awful last time I saw him.
Oh,
I'm like,
now I feel
He
bad.
does. He's often looking pretty haggard.
He actually did die recently.
I know. It's really sad.
Good, you're quick with it.
Shane Dawson.
Hi.
Just for if you didn't know, now you know. How, why, who are you?
Why?
And why are you?
I ask
When is
myself that
this?
a lot.
When are you?
Well, I'd say I'm 2010.
Oh, really? That's
I'd say that's the peak.
you're
Is that Clay Aiken?
I'm
No,
2008.
Past 2010.
No,
Yeah.
Clay Aiken was a good
2006.
2006.
No.
Is 2010 when you started making YouTube videos, or that was the height of your YouTube popularity?
I don't know. That was the height of my awfulness. I think I started like in 2006, I think.
You were early.
I was very, which by the
YouTube.
way, I saw I don't mean this to be shady, but whatever. Yeah. I love falling down holes, obviously. I fell down a Ray William Johnson hole last night.
Oh, Ray, who's also a huge YouTube star.
Right. So I fell down a Ray hole, which you should never fall down.
Ray hole and a clay hole.
Wow.
All the A's. And I was watching his TMZ interviews. Like, I just fell down. Those are good, by the way.
I don't even know who Ray William Johnson is.
Are you serious?
He was like the number one guy,
Wait,
right?
What? Equals 3.
I think we met him at a party once where he had like brown spiky hair and he was like talking to a camera kind of YouTube guy. And like whenever College Humor was like talking about their YouTube traffic, it was always like Ray William Johnson number 1.
Is that he's not Annoying Orange, right?
No, he's not.
You don't really? He had like...
That's actually a racist term for him.
Yes. He had like 10 million. 10 million views per video every time, like twice a week.
Is he still doing that?
I don't know. He did the thing that YouTubers do where they're like, I'm going to make this a business. So he like cast a bunch of other people to do everything. And people were like, no. Like,
we only like you.
You.
Right.
So yeah. But I was watching an interview with him and he was just like, yeah, it's like, when I started YouTube, like nobody was really even doing YouTube. I'm like, you started in 2010. Like I was doing this shit for so long.
So you started.
Not great. But...
You started at the almost the get go. Like YouTube was
2006 was like. I mean, very early, right?
Pre Jake and me doing videos.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. We started in 2007? Or 2008?
Yeah, 2007.
2006 was really just me, Smosh, and like people giving birth.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
I fell down a birth hole.
Yeah. Water birth? Did you check that
Oh,
one?
yeah. Water birth. Big time.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is it's just videos of people giving birth in water?
And since it's educational, they don't, nothing's blurred. It's fucking
you can look
intense.
I'll whip up right now. I fell down another hole last month of unblurred videos where unflagged, there's a woman teaching you how to shave your vagina, and she's fully naked, and it's like sexy music, and she's shaving her vagina close up.
So if it's is that like a loophole on YouTube?
I'm gonna look that up as soon. I'm gonna take my phone off. Permission to take my phone off airplane mode right now.
I guess not granted.
What's on bangbros.com?
I figured we would go here anyway, so why not just fucking go straight to the finish line? I'm gonna sit
real
here and
deep down the hole. I am at the bottom of said hole.
I am in the hole. I am in the pink completely. It is dark.
Do you remember Bang? Oh my god! My favorite Bang Bro moment
is Bang Bros also old internet? Or they're still around?
They still update.
They're still around.
Still around.
Yeah.
My favorite was he was fucking her and very hard, and she was crying, and then he gave her his phone, and he goes, "Call your dad."
Oh.
She goes, no. And he goes, call your dad.
Oh, no.
Or I'm going to finish and not, leave you.
Oh, no.
And so she had to call her dad, and she's like, I'm having sex. It was the weirdest.
What the world?
It wasn't real, though.
But still, why fake it? Why fake the music?
But also, who was she calling? Like, did they hire somebody to play
right, they had to.
Oh, they had the dad's VO also?
Yeah, he was like,
did it cut to the dad on the phone? What the fuck? Just a dad in the office?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I should have known something was up when a camera crew walked into this accounting office.
Bang Bus is like they're an outlier in the Bang Bros company. Like they get to just do whatever the fuck they want. It's pretty depraved.
Yeah.
That's not my kind of porn.
No. What's your kind of porn?
Wow.
I like very intimate girlfriend experience POV type of porn.
Okay, what are your by the way, can I just say, this is a really fun conversation. People are going to hate this because like, Shane's gross, he's disgusting. I'm not gross or disgusting, but this is interesting to me. Okay.
Yeah, me too. I'm happy. We can talk about this all day.
Okay, good.
I'm an open book.
What are your I have my 3 search terms. What are yours?
It's always POV.
Yes.
Usually POV girlfriend.
Okay.
Sometimes POV stepsister, because there's a lot of really nice, I don't like the dialogue of that type of stuff, but I like the, I guess the thing I'm trying to find in porn now is girls that didn't necessarily get paid to have sex. I like couples making sex videos.
Right.
Isn't that amateur?
Yeah, it's amateur, but then there's also a lot of seedy amateur where it's a guy still paying people to fuck him. And I'm sure that everyone's getting paid, but I'm trying to find
real amateur rather than the fake stuff that they it's like how they say that it's salmon, but it's pink tuna.
Yeah, I think I just I've seen too many old wrinkly bald guys licking a 22-year-old's asshole.
Right.
And I'm just like,
Wow.
I don't.
And this is not even porn.
I'm just talking about where I grew up. So I'm just trying to avoid that.
Mm-hmm.
So this is beyond answering your question, but my three most searched terms are probably like POV, girlfriend, POV, step, POV, ebony, maybe, because I like black girls with POV.
Okay.
So instead of searching black, you search ebony?
Yeah, because that's usually what they are in porn. Because the black,
Is
I don't know
more
what.
in,
Yeah,
yeah.
black is usually interracial the other way, or black on black. And I like the POV to have a white dick because I really just can't put myself in the position of having a big black dick as much as I wish I could.
Yeah.
Is the POV, are you supposed to like rest your laptop at a certain angle so that it looks like you're looking through the monitor, but it's actually like somebody else's penis? Is it like that close to virtual reality lined up?
I guess. I mean, it's sort of like, it's almost like a first-person shooter game, except the gun, instead of a gun, it's a dick. It's like you're looking. And you are Odd Job. You're very sure.
And then at the end, your screen turns white and it fades out to black.
What are your search terms?
Well, on a normal basis, it's similar. It's like POV, real, homemade. But when
homemade's a big one too.
Homemade's a good
call.
But when I'm really sad, which happens a lot,
It's Clay Aiken, Bridge Over Troubled Water.
Ray William Johnson. No, when I'm really sad, and then after I search it, I feel really bad, and I close my computer. I'll search like real love, or like making love, or like sweet. Like I like couples who are like really into it, and it's not like fuck. I like the
Real.
sweet, like
You and
real.
I could basically watch porn
Let's do
together. Because that's my like fetish is people saying I love you.
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
it's pretty sad. But
Why
that's-
is that? Because it like scares you in real life.
I don't know. I think it's I don't think it's that. I think it's because I have a lot of empathy. And when I see people getting fucked and like saying you're a dirty whore, right? Say you're a whore, which is a lot of like old Bang Bros porn. It's like, who's my little whore?
It's the opposite
like,
of
that doesn't
mean
turn
porn.
me on
It's
at all.
nice
It's
porn.
like it's name calling. So I like nice kind porn. This is kind of like my porn idea, which is Fuck Me Finally.
Yeah.
It's a POV fetish site for people that have been like kind of waiting to have sex for a long time.
Yeah, it's like it's basically the 11th date, and then it's like finally I'm ready to trust you, and then it's like okay, so the first half of the porn is people just eating a nice Thai dinner, like at a nice Thai restaurant.
I'd like to know your porn search terms. This is also a really fun idea for a podcast.
Oh yeah, porn search terms. Permission to start another podcast. All right, let's start it right now.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to Porn Search Terms.
Me and Shane could host it.
Not a
You're in the
terrible
hot
idea.
seat. Yeah.
Mine are kind of boring. I like threesome stuff because that's one of the fantasies of mine, like 2 girls, 1 guy.
Okay.
Oh.
Because I've never experienced that.
Right.
So that's sort of cliche.
Okay.
Sometimes I like party stuff where there's lots of action going on because I also was never at a cool party.
That's
like
very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Party.
Yeah.
Do you mean
I
like the
also-
public sex parties, or do you mean like just like
college?
one, like the college parties?
Yeah,
where,
call it like carrying away into a different room. There's a party going on.
Oh, I see.
Like party in the background. Sometimes they go outside and people are fucking for some reason. Are those ever? You think there's ever been a real party like
Yes,
I
I
think
heard
they
about
do that.
one.
that? Real fuck parties that aren't for porn?
I heard about one recently, which was terrifying because I was talking to a very young YouTuber, and they were telling me about a YouTube party with very young YouTubers.
Oh, dear.
And that's what they do.
What?
They all separate off into rooms and fuck each other and film it, and it scared the shit out of me.
Where did they post it somewhere, or do they just like film
No,
it
they
because
just showed
they
it to
film
their
everything?
friends. They showed. I saw a couple videos. I was like, I got to see this shit, and they showed me, and I literally started freaking the fuck out. It's like,
Jesus.
what?
That's fucking crazy.
We got into the game too late or too early, dude. How old were you when you started making YouTube videos?
Too old. Probably like 18, 19.
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't know.
Wait, that was only 2 search terms.
Yeah.
FFM party.
Oh, I don't know. Lesbians, sometimes it's just 2 girls, no guy.
Oh, because that's almost like POV, because you're just imagining you're the
Yeah,
you're the
isn't
guy
every
that's-
porn POV porn? The POV of somebody watching 2 girls fuck.
Yeah, but like I can't. I really just don't like. I need to. It has to be an immersive experience. I need to be there.
You need an Oculus Rift.
I'm so afraid to try that because then I won't be able to go back, and I don't need any more gear to jerk off.
Have you done VR
My
porn?
favorite. I tried it. It was weird. But my favorite is if you type in rent due, my favorite. There's one, and this is like a sad one.
Is it a hack or something? Like I feel like you're a secret level that we don't know about.
Yeah.
That's
But because it's like a thing. Okay, so my favorite is this old woman. Maybe she's like 50. But she looks good. She owns this apartment complex. And this is, I guarantee you it's real. Because it's like from the guy's laptop perspective. And like she comes in and she's like, oh, hand the rent or whatever. And then he's like, and he sits on the bed. And then she sits on the bed. And then he starts touching her. And then they start fucking. And she's so excited because like she never fucks. And like her husband's dead. And like it's so amazing to see her like come. And she's so happy. And then she just lets him go, no rent, and leaves.
Oh.
I've watched that one so
it's only one porn. It's not a series.
Yeah.
No, he does it like every month.
You can only watch it on the first of the month, right?
I'm gonna watch Rent Due later. Also, have you seen Property Sex? That's a nice one that I've been into recently.
What is that? Like House Hunters?
Yeah, it is.
Is
it's
it like three couples and then you choose the one you like?
No, it's not quite. It's like a guy.
Guy's one dick.
A guy goes and he
close
sees
to
the house. It's like the realtor is like, oh yeah, it's really nice property. He's like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about making an offer, and just like, what can I do to like make you convinced?
Real estate porn.
Yeah, and then they end up having sex at the house. But it's I just like that it's a little low budget, so it's not. I don't like that. Like, I like the porn rough around the edges. I think, right? Just like me.
So this is an advice podcast.
We really have to do a porn podcast.
Well, you mean you have to do a porn podcast?
Yeah.
This is.
I feel like people would be interested in this. Right? I feel like it's something everybody watches it and then nobody really talks about.
I'm not questioning the interest level.
Yeah,
like people,
I don't know what our advertiser is today, but I bet we have more people watching Rent Due right now than like buying me undies.
This podcast is actually called If I Were You. It's an advice podcast. It's usually just Jake and I dispensing advice. Sometimes we have friends. Today we have Shane Dawson. How would you describe yourself? Comedian, YouTuber, podcaster, artist, lover? All the above?
Just...
How about big fucking deal?
No.
How about Shane Dawson, big fucking deal?
Oof.
It's kind of interesting because you could read that two ways. One is a real positive, and the other is real negative.
Right. No, that's funny because
I was fucking deal. And
I remember someone saying like a funny bio for me would be like kind of a big deal because it's like self-deprecating, but then it's also like, yeah, I'm kind of a big deal.
Right. Yeah, and it's also a Ron Burgundy quote.
Is it?
Yeah.
I thought that was just in general, like I'm kind of a big deal.
No, I think I feel like he made it popular. Like if you had it in your bio, I would think it was a Anchorman quote.
Well, I'd be too afraid that people would misinterpret it as like this.
I hate when people say, I do fine.
Oh,
because to me, that's like, you're rich. I fucking get it. When people say that, I do fine.
Is that a bio thing?
I don't know.
You're just saying
in general.
Yeah, like don't worry about what I do.
Oh, I do fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. Sorry.
That being said, you do fine. Yeah.
Whatever.
You're
no, you say I'm rich.
What's your
net worth?
The pie chart of your time spent creatively? Is it still mostly YouTube? Is it podcast? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess YouTube. YouTube is a thing. You know how it is. Like, you have to feed the beast. You got to keep doing the YouTube thing because you want to direct or you want to write. For me, directing and writing is like, that's my...
You know,
that's your passion.
Amir and I are like on the outskirts of the YouTube community because our videos just went on YouTube and it was like basically beyond our control.
We were also part of college. We never had our own channel.
Right.
That's right.
We like love YouTube, but I don't think we're like in the camp of YouTubers. Like YouTubers, I don't know. It feels like a social circle that we're not welcome in.
Right. You're like with Lonely Girl. You're like on the outskirts.
Yeah, we were like we were paid by somebody else to make YouTube.
We were also making sketches, whereas like you were doing, hi, I'm Shane Dawson and I'm talking to the camera.
Right. Yeah.
And like it was never like, hi, I'm Amir and I'm Jake and we're talking to the camera.
Right.
Like ours was fiction and yours was nonfiction.
Kind of, yeah. Which, I don't know. And now...
But you were part of that first wave, right?
Yeah.
You said when you were starting, it was just like you and a handful of others.
Yeah, it was not that many people were talking to camera. Because there was Smosh and stuff, but they weren't really talking to camera. They were just doing sketches and stuff. So yeah, it was...
When you think about writing and directing, are there like bigger scope projects that you want to do, like that are totally fiction? Like you have things that you want to write. Is it comedy? Is it...
Yeah, 2 years ago, I directed and wrote a movie, and it was... so much fun. I mean, the process was fun when it came out and I got attacked by press. That was bad. Like, literally LA Times said, Shane Dawson's movie. And it said, only a movie for rapists, racists, and sociopaths. And I was like, great.
Oh, dear.
Love that.
Did your fans like it?
Yeah, it did well, and people,
It was
really
on
liked
VOD,
it.
on demand,
It came out
iTunes?
in a few theaters, and it did really good, and I was excited. And then we did a lot of test screenings, and everything was great. All the producers loved it, and we were like, "This is good, right? Like, I feel like I have a good feeling about this." And then, like, 4 reviews came out that were like literally the worst reviews I've ever seen in my life. It was literally like Shane Dawson is a waste of time.
Oh my dear.
And I was like, I mean, I get it.
I guess that's how it works with most things. Like, you put your heart and soul in it, and you're surrounded by people that made it with you, and it always seems like a positive thing. And it's such a weird thing to show it to somebody who wasn't involved in the process.
Yeah.
Right, the floor really comes out from under you.
Right,
It's like
yeah.
somebody, oh, wait.
How do you not like it? Everyone, we had so much fun making it, though. How did you not like it?
Yeah.
Didn't you see like how much fun we had at the craft service table? We were like swapping stories. You didn't see that?
Didn't you know I bonded with the first AD?
Yeah.
How do you not know that?
Wardrobe girl, we still talk. So.
Yeah, isn't that good enough? Guy at the LA Times. We usually answer questions, people who are seeking our advice, our guidance. Do you mind if we start answering some questions?
All right.
These are real emails who are coming from real people. We're going to give them fake names just to preserve their anonymity. Do you have a fake name for a dude?
Wait.
You. Go ahead.
Oh, I was like, wait. What?
Talking to me or
I thought you were asking
Shane.
if I go to a club, like
guest,
what do I use
guest,
my fake
guest.
name?
Yeah.
Oh, do
Fake-
you have a fake name?
No.
Cool.
Yeah,
Neither do
well,
I.
Shane Dawson's, that's not my real name. So yeah.
It's not your real name?
No.
What are you talking
My
about?
real name is Shane Yaw.
What?
Shane Lee Yaw.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah, my real name is Shane Lee Yaw. And when I got an agent when I was 18, who by the way was also a baby agent, I was her only person over the age of 18.
Is it still your agent?
Didn't go well. No.
All right.
We parted ways.
How do you spell your last name? The real one?
Real one, Y-A-W.
What kind of name is
way
that?
Backwards.
Yeah.
It's like Dutch. But she said you're not getting auditions because they think you're Asian and they're not looking for an Asian. So I changed it to the whitest name I could find. And
Holy
Dawson.
shit, and it stuck.
Dawson's Creek.
Damn, dude.
Titanic, Jack Dawson. Sorry.
That is a
It
good.
is a cool last name.
I actually might change my last name
Ooh.
to Ya. Amir Ya.
Yeah.
Amir Ya.
Ooh, like I'm here, y'all.
Yeah. Sure, why not? So do you have a fake name for this person?
It's a guy?
It's a dude.
I'm going to go with Swanson just because I'm looking at it on the wall.
That's good. Just Swanson.
Swanson, yeah. Nice, I like it.
Swanson writes, I'm 18, and for the last 3 years, I haven't had any girlfriend. I didn't even come close to kissing any. But here's the thing. I downloaded Tinder a few weeks ago, and I started to get really into it. I got a lot of matches, but most of the times when people said hey or something else, I wouldn't get a response. There was this one girl who responded, and she was a dime. Exactly the type of girl I like. She gave her number before I even dared to ask, and she asked if I would want to come over the next day. We were going to go on a date tomorrow, and I had to travel for 2 hours for it, and I wanted to be sure that it wasn't a sick joke or something. I don't know, I guess I find it hard to trust people that I've only seen 3 pictures of. So I asked if she could send along some proof of her, like a video of her or something. Then she got mad and said, well, look me up on Facebook. She gave me her surname to me, and I looked it up, and yes, it was her. I still want to have a date with her, but she's not responding to my texts anymore. What can I do? Was I wrong to ask for more proof? Excuses for the long email. Thanks. Swanson.
Well, she was fake. Because if she said, look me up on Facebook, and you did, and she's like, oh, well, all right, he found out, and then she moved on.
Oh, so you take this guy's side. You're like, yeah.
He should have.
Do you ask, have you ever, social media,
I've had some awful online date experiences this week.
Really?
But yeah. But I think I think the go-to is for me. It's like, if you're talking to somebody on one of these apps and it's going really well, and then it's like, we should like hang out. It's like, yeah, actually, like let's FaceTime and figure it out. So you can FaceTime with them and talk about where you want to meet.
Yeah, it's definitely a bad move to say, I demand you show me proof of yourself.
Yeah.
Because I think you're right to say there's a little bit of tact involved. If you really want to do some investigative work, you could... Even a phone call. Like, all he wants to do is hear a voice, right?
I mean, why ask for how you can't ask for proof every time. Like, at a certain point, you just have to like trust the app, right?
Well, it's also different when he's driving 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Like when you're on.
If she was going to lie to him, she would lie to him about being closer.
Interesting.
Why lie and then also say drive 2 hours? I guess if you're fucking with someone, it's funny to say drive 2 hours and then I'm not there.
Or
actually, maybe I'll do that. It's actually really funny.
People have asked you to verify your identity on Tinder.
Maybe because they knew who they thought that like. You must come up with this. Like if somebody knows you, you're famous to them. But I'm not famous to most people. But that's to those select few. And then they're like, I don't believe it's you. And I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do? I have to like verify my existence.
Yeah.
Didn't you sent somebody a picture, right?
Yeah, I sent a photo over text.
yeah.
Right. Does that happen to you?
That's a way you can also, though, like this kid can, Swanson can do a cute thing where he's like, send her a picture of like, okay, so you guys are making inside jokes because you're talking, you're texting. You guys have your thing now, your culture. So like maybe you guys made a joke about macaroni and cheese. Take a fucking picture of you standing in front of macaroni and cheese and be like, "You want some?" And then she needs to send back something else, like a cute selfie.
Yeah.
And that's where you get it.
What if
You're
she
like,
doesn't send back a cute selfie?
Then that she will eventually. If you open the door to like pictures, then they eventually match.
Yeah, they have to.
When you're on these apps, do people like they look you up and see that you have whatever?
Thing. I am one of those
whatever?
people where like am very like no ego. I assume nobody knows who the fuck I am if they're over the age of 13. So and my
is that your
friends are
target demo? 13 to 18-year-olds?
It's crazy. It honestly isn't anymore because like they grew up. So
yeah, they've grown up with you.
They're like my age, which is weird. But in my head, I'm like nobody knows who the fuck I am. So I'm on these apps. And I even didn't even realize that I used my profile picture on Tinder, like as my profile picture on Twitter. Like it's the same fucking picture, but it's just because
that's what a robot would do. That's what a fake person would do.
But like these people are so fucking good at lying and being like, "So what do you do for a living?" and acting so oblivious. And then like
you come out and you meet them and they're like, I'm a huge fan.
That didn't happen, thank God. But like it gets so close to that where I'll be like, hey, I just need to tell you, like, I do this, like, weird job, and, like, it's weird, and I just want you to know, and, like, if you're not cool with it, that's fine. And then they'll be like, I didn't want to say anything, but I've been watching you since I was 12. Like, I was going to meet you, and,
would you be okay meeting, hooking up with a fan?
No.
So if there was an attractive person, and they're like, just so you know, I've watched your videos before, you'd be like, oh, never mind.
I don't hook up in general because I have a lot. It's getting dark. Because I have a lot of issues as far as like I don't know. Like to fuck somebody and be naked with somebody, I need to really care about them.
Right.
Because like I won't get hard because
you're not doing one night stands.
Never. No. So like for me, if it gets to that point, I already know everything about them in their life.
Okay. So
like,
not even hooking up. Would you go out on a date with somebody that found you?
I did on accident. Because it was somebody I met at like a YouTube thing, and I thought she was like an employee or like she worked there, or she was a YouTuber too. So like I went out with her as like a friend or whatever, and it turned into a date. And then it turned out no, she was a fan that was at this convention to meet me.
Oh.
I thought she would like work there and shit.
Right.
Wow. So she tricked you.
Her dream came true.
She was out to do that. The exact thing she wanted to happen.
Yeah. And then I ended up like going out with her like again twice because I'm too nice. And I was just like, if I don't, she'll make a Tumblr about it. She's an awful person.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
A fate worse than death. A Tumblr about it.
Oof. No, they don't like me. Stay away.
So you're saying asking for proof is okay? It's fine?
In a cute way. You got to do it.
In a cute, subtle way. You don't say, I want proof.
Yeah.
Oh, are you snapping?
I don't snap with the online people, but like
no, but in general.
he should.
Oh, I'm just asking separately. Because we just got into Snapchat.
Oh, we're into it? Are you? Oh, have you gotten into, and don't, because it's awful. It's called Musical.ly. Have you heard about this?
Musical.ly?
Music.ly.
Is this the lip dub thing?
Yes, it's like lip singing to songs, but like, first of all, this one girl, her name is Baby Ariel.
Okay.
She's 16. She just got 6 million followers in like a week, and she honestly is good though, because like you can speed it up, so like you're lip singing to like a slow, and it's like yo, and it looks amazing. But I've gotten into like. I went on Snapchat and I said, hey guys, send me a Musical.ly of you doing Magic Stick, which is my favorite song of all time. You know, Little Kim.
I got the magic stick.
Well, I didn't think it through because like the girl part of that song is like, I got that magic clit. You lick once, you lick twice. And I just got like bombarded with all these Musical.lys of like 5-year-olds singing this song.
Oh,
and it's so good. So wrong.
Oh no.
I'll fall down that hole.
And now you're under arrest.
Yeah, you possess child porn.
Oh, great.
A 7-year-old saying she has the magic clit.
Oh, God, I don't even like thinking about it, man.
Oh, my God.
So the answer to this guy's question is you can ask for proof if you want to do it in a subtle, cool way. Just pretend this never happened, move on to the next, and then either trust the lady or open the dialogue on your end by sending a selfie.
Yes. I agree.
Yeah. Never say, prove yourself to me.
Right.
You never want to say you're doing what you're doing.
You don't want to, don't let them know that you're a sleuth.
Yeah. A detective, an online private eye. Does that sound about right to you?
Yeah.
Are you okay with that?
100%.
All right. We talked a lot about porn in the beginning, so we're roughly at the halfway point. Let's take a break right now. Jake and I are going to thank another sponsor. You don't have to do it. Don't worry. Just relax. Okay. We'll sit here in silence, and we'll be back with more questions and answers with Shane Dawson. This episode is also brought to you by Soylent.
Yes, I love Soylent.
Soylent. How about this?
Let's just keep saying Soylent.
Soylent.
Brand awareness. This is better than a commercial.
You don't have to know what it is.
This is better than the talking points. Soylent.
Soylent. What is Soylent?
Soylent is when you give up soy for Lent.
Okay.
Or you only eat soy for Lent.
That's not right.
Okay.
Let me tell you what it actually is. It's simple, healthy, affordable food as a beverage.
Yes.
This is for people who, like me, sometimes don't have time to worry about making food.
Oh, yeah. That makes you sound way more important. This is for people like you.
Like me.
Who don't feel like
CEOs.
Cooking. Yeah. I think you can either be like a badass CEO and like, I don't have time to make a meal. Give me my meal in a bottle quickly. Or like you, who is just like dicking around on Reddit basketball shit, and you're like, oh, I forgot to make lunch.
Regardless of what you don't have time for food, what the reasoning is, if you find yourself in situations where you don't have time to make, create, and consume food, Soylent is healthy, convenient, and affordable. Yeah. It's a drink that gives you the nutrients you need to keep going, and it fills you up.
Even if you don't have time, even if you do have time, and you just don't feel like cooking, because some people don't like to look through a menu or look through their pantry or go shopping and be like, what's healthy? I don't even know. Everyone's lying to me. What's Atkins?
Yeah, if you find yourself wondering what Atkins is, Soylent comes in, it can either be a powder that you add to water or a pre-mixed drink. That's what I get. I get the bottles of pre-mixed.
This is one of those rare sponsors that we use the coupon code for.
Yeah.
And we bought it ourselves.
Yeah.
We got it for free, then we bought it ourselves. So we actually like it.
And if you want to buy it yourself, use our coupon code. That's Soylent.com/Jake and Amir.
Jake Amir or Jake and Amir?
Soylent.com/Jake and Amir. And enter the coupon code Jake and Amir.
Okay.
And that'll give you 20% off a subscription to Soylent. It only works for the subscription, the 20% off, which means you have a regular cycle of getting and receiving the Soylent bottle or the powder.
The future is now.
Get on board. Recommend trying it out. It's an engineered and nutritionally complete meal option that adapts to your life. So if you're curious or if you find yourself in situations where you're like, I don't have time to make food, I just wish I had a quick little meal in a bottle, check out Soylent, and then check out Soylent.com/Jake and Amir. Soylent.com/Jake and Amir. Thanks, Soylent, for sponsoring this episode.
Gracias.
Let's get right back to it. Back with Shane Dawson. What do you spend the majority of your time on now, today, this week? What's your busiest thing?
Well, right now I'm finishing up my second book.
Whoa!
Which I actually wrote the first. Like, I'm actually writing it. I'm not like doing the YouTuber thing where I'm like having somebody else write it.
Is that a thing?
Oh my god!
What, YouTubers just release a book, have somebody else write it, and then sell it to their fans?
Last year was like the year of YouTuber books, which was embarrassing to kind of be a part of that. But a lot of them, like, I talked to a couple, and I'm like, so you have somebody write it? Like, yeah, just have them, like, watch my Draw My Life video, and they, like, kind of get it. So they just, like, and I'm like, wow, okay.
I just show them my Facebook friend video, and then they can sort of paint between the lines.
Yeah.
They can connect the dots from there.
It makes sense, though, because writing a book's really hard.
Right.
You have to do so much fucking work.
It seems like
a long time.
With YouTubers now, since YouTuber is tightening the money that's coming out, they're just, you need to find different things to create and sell other than your videos.
Right.
So last year was books, right?
Which is, yeah, it was interesting. Last year was books. And I think it did okay for people. I think the book industry is so fucked anyways. So, like, they're just happy to, the book industry is just happy to sell any books.
Right.
But it was probably the most fun and the most proud I've ever been of a thing I've done, like I've made.
A tangible thing.
Yeah.
Right, a book feels like the opposite of the internet. It's just like,
yeah.
it's so permanent. It's written in ink. It's on a shelf. It's a real physical thing.
Yeah, but you can burn a book. You can't burn a blog.
True.
Which actually brings me to my other book. You can't burn a blog.
Yeah, cool.
It's entirely online.
It brings me to my Tumblr.
It's an e-reader.
You can't blog a book.
What was your first book and what's your second book? Or is it like just about you?
Yeah, I do collections of like short stories and essays about like times in my life, funny and dark and sad and weird.
That's cool.
So the first one's called I Hate My Selfie.
That's funny.
The new one is...
love it. Love the title.
The new one is It Gets Worse. It's really uplifting shit.
It's funny. It's a play on words. It's a
Yay.
joke.
Oh, pun.
And where can people buy it?
Barnes & Noble, or I like the physical ones. Like, go to a bookstore, but you can get it
what's
on
Barnes
Audible.
& Noble? Is that like Amazon, the store?
Yeah.
And it's in the Amazon? Who would go there? How do you get there?
Books A Million. That's a place I learned.
Do you still hang out with other YouTubers? Like, do you still have that fraternity camaraderie?
I've never done that. I have like two friends who are YouTubers.
Me and Jake.
But you guys, hi. I have two friends, and then I have like a kind of collection of people I see, but I've never been invited to parties. I don't really do the YouTube thing because I'm older. I'm 27. Like, most of them are young.
Yeah, we were the seniors of YouTube in like 2012, and now in 2016 we're like
Super
the
seniors.
old people that
Retired.
came back to the party. Like, yeah, what are you doing here, man? Oh, Shane's here, dudes. Who's the Shane
Do you
Dawson?
remember Hot for Words?
That's the thing. We don't know anything about
Oh
YouTubers.
my god.
We're like we didn't even get into the college. We're the people who visited.
Yeah, we're like the commuter kids at the at the regional school nearby.
Yeah.
Right.
We're not at the school. Yeah, we just take a magnet program at a high school nearby. But who's like the equivalent of the Shane Dawson now? Like, are there people that you're now the old guy and you're like, who watches these kids?
I don't know. It's so weird. Now there's so many people. There's nobody right now that's like crushing it. Who's like, oh, that's the guy. I mean, PewDiePie, I guess. But like, there's nobody that's like the guy or the girl. There's so many people.
There's also so many different avenues, right? Like now you could be huge on Vine.
Right.
You could be huge on Snapchat.
Musically.
You could be massive on Musically.
Yeah, Baby Ariel, 1 million likes per musical.
God.
Like, I don't know.
How do you keep up? We just got on Snapchat, and now I feel like we're eight apps behind.
Yeah, we got like 10,000 people viewing our Snap. It's fucking embarrassment. I don't even know why I still have a phone.
Yeah, meanwhile, Baby Ariel's fucking kicking ass on an app
Killing
I
it.
never heard of.
Her lipstick line sold out in 5 minutes.
Is that true?
Yes.
How do we reach these people? I can't follow the crowds fast enough. I feel like I'm chasing a population that keeps outrunning me. Shane, help!
No.
Okay. Who are you? What's your name on Snapchat?
Oh God. Well, Shane Dawson was taken. I did LOL Shane Dawson. Don't ask. It's not funny. My snaps are sad. My Musically Shane Dawson sucks. Like, I'm bad at picking names.
You're very self-deprecating, it seems.
I know. I'm trying to not do that anymore, but it's hard.
I hate my selfie. It gets worse. Shane Dawson sucks.
Do the books ultimately preach self-love in the end, or like an overcoming?
Right.
Or is it like, I mean, in a way, embracing it is almost empowering.
Yeah, well, my thing with It Gets Worse is I'm like, guys, listen, it gets worse. Like, your problems now are stupid. When you're older, they're worse. Like, you can go bankrupt. There's so many more. But you learn how to deal with them and not really fucking care anymore. So, like, that gets better.
Right.
You're like,
You get better at dealing with the worst problems.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It makes sense to me.
I like that.
You're not really equipped to deal with problems when, like, I think I told the story on the last podcast about how I needed to fake being sick and go home because I lost my jacket when I was in second grade. So I wasn't really good at dealing with problems. I'm actually pretty bad at dealing with problems now, too. Yeah. I'm actually pretty sick today.
Oh, geez, you lost your jacket again. I know it. All right, let's try to see if we can help some other people. Because Jake and I don't have the time or actually intelligence to write a book, so this is how we help people. So let's see if we can get a lady name. Who you got, Shane?
Yeah, we make our guests do all the work.
Hearst Castle. Because I'm looking at it.
It's a beautiful
We're
name.
being usual suspected. You're just reading stuff. You're not making anything up. All right, ready? Hearst Castle writes, "Hi, my name is Hearst Castle, and Mad Libs are funny. And I live in Pork Chop, Illinois. No. My name is Hearst Castle, and I'm a 19-year-old currently in my second year of college. A few months ago, I ended my first real relationship, which lasted 2 years. The breakup was difficult, to say the least. Over the past month, I have been going on dates with this new guy who I've known for about a year. He is very attractive, funny, and amazing in bed. But the main issue is, he is 29 years old, still lives with his parents, never went to college, works a minimum wage job, and has literally no plans to move out or be independent. Now, don't get me wrong, none of these things on their own would bother me. I understand that college isn't for everyone, and there are lots of reasons why somebody would need to live at home for a long time, and age doesn't bother me on its own. It's just that all of these things together means that we are in very different paths in life. I really like him, but I'm afraid that these differences are irreconcilable. Add in that, my parents hate him. I'm very close to my family since I live with them while commuting to school, and although they let me do what I want, it bothers me to have a boyfriend that they actively hate and tell me that I think I deserve better. Should I break things off and meet someone new in college, or am I just being a petty bitch with a superiority complex? Please help. Much love. Hearst Castle.
Jeez.
I vote petty bitch.
Yeah. Get over it. So you don't like him, your parents don't like him, and
your parents are petty bitches too.
Y'all are petty bitches.
One thing in this story that doesn't really connect, one dot missing.
Is it the name? Because that's the one that you made up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also, how did she know him for a year? Who is this person?
Who is this 28-year-old hanging out with 18-year-olds?
A family friend? Who is this person? How did she meet? And why were they friends for a year and then started dating? That makes no sense.
We have known each other for about a year. I'll say church group.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Like he was the youth pastor.
Yeah, and she was the youth.
Yeah, I think it's probably a family. It sounds like they both live in this college town, right?
Yeah, sure.
Because she commutes to college from living with her parents,
and he also lives with his parents.
Yeah. It's like a little commune where everybody lives with their parents and goes to a local
I don't
university.
see those two lives crossing. Like, where do they cross? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, does he work at the bagel shop she goes to? Is he a Lyft driver? Like, I'm trying to figure out.
I think it's both.
Right.
I think he's
Maybe he's the
driver.
groundskeeper at college. That's a minimum wage job.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. That's actually a really great idea for a rom-com I just had.
Is what?
He's sort of like, he's the groundskeeper.
Oh,
She's like
good.
the young pre-med.
Oh, it's called Keep It Grounded.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Grounds for life.
I like to Keep It Grounded.
Rise and Grounds.
Rise and Ground. No, I don't like that one either. You really nailed it with the first one. It was a home run. I don't know why you're still standing at the plate.
Groundskeepers can't be choosers.
Still swinging the bat. You really knocked one out of the park.
Finders, groundskeepers.
All right, fine. I love it.
Shane, what do you think this fictional movie should be called? No, I'm just joking.
I was going more into casting.
What is I'm already
I love it.
pro.
Who's the guy?
The groundskeeper guy?
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but he plays a serial killer in a lot of movies recently, but he's really good. He's sad.
Cillian Murphy.
I know who that is.
No, but yeah, that works.
He's a little too old, I think.
Right.
What's the largest age difference in your relationship history? Or what about what's the largest one you'd be willing to go?
6 years, maybe?
You the older?
No, I was younger. I was younger. I'm always a little younger, I think.
You would like to be the younger.
I am just more attracted to older people, I think, and like people who are not like in their 20s. I don't know. Maybe that's it.
Right, because you have the soul. How old are you? Do you mind saying?
27, yeah.
So you have the soul of a 30-something. You don't want to hang out with other 27-year-olds.
I have the body of an 80-something. I need somebody who's like already fucked everybody, and they're like, I'm ready for like a nice one.
Oh, you really do have a low self-esteem.
Yeah.
It's not a bit.
It's not a bit, guys. Okay, here's my genuine advice for Hearst Castle.
Okay.
And this is something I am very new to because I think a year ago I would have given different advice. But now my advice is you're 19. Who fucking cares? You're obviously going to hang out and fuck this guy for like another few months, maybe 6 months, and then you're going to move on. He's going to get married, find somebody else, whatever. Like, you're young. You're 19. Like, I didn't go on my first date till I was 21. I didn't like fuck till I was 23. Like, you got so much time.
Yeah.
Who cares?
I feel like the answer to every single one of our questions could be, you're 19. Who cares?
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't it Gabrus that said you could start every single piece of advice with relax?
Yeah. Just relax.
First of all, relax.
Yeah.
It's
Second
true.
of all,
She's talking about why she shouldn't marry this guy. And I could agree. Yeah, that you guys maybe aren't meant for marriage, but it's not. This isn't the part where you have to choose.
if anything, he should try to choose sooner because he's the 29-year-old.
I mean,
he's the one who's...
what are you talking about? He's living a dream, rent-free, having sex with a hot young college student.
Well, he's also living with his parents, so I wouldn't call that living the dream.
Living rent-free, free meals, free laundry. Your mom's your best friend.
I'm already halfway there.
I mean, this dude is my spirit animal.
You could live with my parents.
I did live with your parents. It's fucking the 19-year-olds I have a problem with.
I had to drag you out of there. You were blowing a 14-year-old, but it's not that close. Sure, you're trending in that direction.
Definitely more illegal.
So you're 19, relax. Would you say living with your parents at 29 is kind of sad, or it's fine?
Oof. It's hard because, like, if it's out of your control, if
never went to college, works a minimum wage job.
It really depends because some people moved out, did their own thing, and then they're like, you know what, I don't like this job, I need a career change, but I need to move home and like start on this new path. Like, it depends where he is. If
you never have moved out, that's a problem.
Yeah, and
interesting.
I agree, and it sounds like she's got she's got all the context, but she says minimum wage job, living at home, and he has no plans of changing that. So it sounds like not the kind of good living at home with your parents that we're talking about.
Right. Yeah. So I would say, hey, you've been there, you've done that. Let's see what else is out there. And maybe in 4 years, when he's a 33-year-old, you can revisit him. 23 seems more appropriate than 29-19.
Right. I say she doesn't have to stop dating him, but she should just continue to be dating him and not get into a relationship.
Nah, you can only date someone for so long before you're in a relationship. She should either end it or go into it more full throttle.
I think she could. She doesn't have that timeline that you're projecting.
I'm projecting a timeline.
Yeah.
How long have they been together? We don't know.
It said 2 months or no, 2 weeks.
Did it? Over the past month? Oh, I've been going on dates with a new guy. Yeah. So you can give it a little more of a test drive.
Another month, over 2 months.
See what happens.
3 months max.
Right.
4 is way too much. 5 is okay again.
You know what? And if you hit 5, you got to stay with him for 3 more months.
It's called the 5+3 rule.
Does it say where they're from?
No, where do they fuck?
Oh, where do they fuck?
They both live with their parents. They can't afford hotels. So what do, right?
And he says the sex is amazing.
Yeah, amazing. Like,
because they're having it in a car, and there's nothing hotter than car sex.
Which brings me to my last porn search. POV car fucking.
There is actually, there are some car fucking videos that I love. There's actually a bunch of them. Car fucking videos. I would search POV car. Okay. That's a great search term.
It's not even porn. I just want to be the point of view of a car driving.
That's why you have to search it on Pornhub, not Google.
No, if you search that though, there also is there's this weird niche where it's like old men jerking off and then like facing the camera out the window, like waiting for people to catch them.
Oh, that's the car.
There's a lot of that.
Really?
There's one of a guy doing it at Walmart, just like walking around Walmart, like, and the camera's on his flaccid. And
Dear
he, like,
God.
keeps like pointing it at people, waiting for them to see it.
What?
So weird. It's illegal. Why would they have that?
It's illegal. That's also on YouTube, if you can imagine.
It's educational.
It was the suggested video after the lady shaving her cooch.
Christ.
Shane, thanks for coming on our show.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Do you have anything specifically you want to promote that's more short term, or your book, or this or that?
My podcast. If you search Shane and Friends on iTunes or SoundCloud or something, it's fun.
Shane and Friends.
Yeah.
And we
It's
know
fun.
you guys like podcasts because you're listening to this one.
Yeah, so don't fucking call it play that card. I don't know if I listen to podcasts.
Look up rent due, look up property sex, but then after that, Shane and Friends.
The opening theme song, or I should say, if you have your own questions, you can send it all to ifiwereyoushow@gmail.com. You can also send your theme songs to there. The opening one was written by Grandmaster Kate, and this closing one was written by Josh Hetzke. Thanks again, Shane.
Thank you.
Gracias. Thanks to you guys for listening. We'll be back soon enough. Bye.
Jake and Amir. I could use your help here, 'cause I don't know what to do. So I'm asking if I were you. If I were you. Yeah, the problem is I 69 my dad.
That was a HeadGum podcast.